Hello critters, I'm Creature, and today we're reviewing the Chaos Reloader. This is a little bit of like emergency recording because I thought it was going to be coming out this upcoming Wednesday in the weekly shop, but nope, it just popped up in a update night, so it's out. What can I say? But this is from the summer weapon set in the collection book, and it comes in the event shop, I'm guessing today, I guess. I don't know, it's our first time getting this weapon, so we're gonna have to wait and see until next year, honestly, but I think it's gonna be Thursday, the last Thursday of July. Trust me, it's early when I'm recording this. I am really tired. So, yeah. So you probably will expect this weapon every end of July, essentially. Like, Wednesday, obviously. But, point being, this is from Battle Royale imported because I think a lot of people said, or jokingly said on Twitter, this would be better as a Save the World weapon. I think they might have listened to that. I don't know. But it is in the game. And this is the perks running with it. So it has a very weird perk layout, where the element is at the very bottom of the weapon, and the 6th perk is at the top. Now, it kind of follows the gimmick of Battle Royales, where if you don't fire it, it automatically reloads it by 2 bullets. Now, the issue with this gun is that it doesn't have any energy. So if you want to use this against all classes, or elements, or whatever, you're going to have to use physical, for all just round use, I guess. But if you want to specify... I can't say that word, man. It's too early. But if you want to specifically choose an enemy type to go against, you just have to just do that. Luckily, my game has water, so I don't have to use the last little bits of my water. Also, I don't know if these are the perfect perks. This is what I'm just running it with. I don't know. This passes my vibe check, I guess. Also, with the reload speed, it's still 3-second reload, which is really, like, annoying. So, it might be better with a magazine perk. It might not be. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll test that, but I don't think it'll be part of this video. So, yeah. And of course for battle I guess we're technically using a battle rifle. I don't know. I think my brain is just like destined or some crap, man. It's crazy. But for rifles and Save the World, we usually run this build. Good box standard, all reliable, I guess. Now, our defenders are not using the weapons, so let me go change that real quick. Alrighty, our defenders are set up with the rifle in hand. That is good and tasty. Now, I did see clips of this on Twitter already. I kind of spoiled it. I'll guarantee this. It will be changed, nerfed, and adjusted a lot. I have that itch. That's how it's going to go down. So do keep that in mind. This review might be out of date at some point in the future because they have nerfed, adjusted, or change things around with the perking even. Like, we don't know how this might go, and I know it's probably not going to be in the same spot for long. So keep that in mind. Also, with tonight's update, they actually brought in a play with others with Hit the Road, which means there'll probably be other ones in the future for like Frost Night, Dungeons, all that stuff, which is really nice. I do really like playing these game modes. It's just I never find a match for them. I usually like doing the max level ones, but I don't really have a team when I do get players. Sometimes it's a little scrambled, it's a little weird. But this is really convenient for those who just want to play it without really doing the max level one, guaranteeingly. So yeah, that is really nice. Anyways, let's get a game and let's test out this gun, shall we? I think this will be a very interesting one today. Alrighty, we are in game. I already crafted the gun in my home base, so that's nice. Also, we are doing the bomb, deliver the bomb. Apparently, it has rewards again, which is nice. I can actually do this without kind of just wasting my time. Yeah, this gun. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, this feels so broken already. I love it. See, this I don't mind. This type of level of like brokenness is fine, but like, you know, the BlackDrum, that's just kind of ridiculous, you know? This is fine. This is fine because at least there's some, you know, some like, you know, downside to it. So firing like kind of hard to do crowd because the explosion isn't that big, I want to say. Yeah, it's not that big. So it's not as broken as the BlackDrum, which I'm pretty sure has not been fixed yet. So do keep that in mind. That weapon is still bugged. I had a comment saying perfectly balanced. I know. I think they said perfect balance. I don't know. They did some weird spelling. I'll pop it up on screen. Like I said, it's a little early for me, but it's like maybe back before it was bugged. Not now. It's not perfectly balanced now. I think that's how they wrote it. I think they wrote perfectly balanced. Just forgot to, you know, make a balanced. But that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna come back if I get any smashers. I'm gonna do a wafer test on it too. Alrighty, the mission has started. So let's get these crowd out of the way real quick. I actually really like the gun. It feels absolutely busted. Don't get me wrong. It feels absolutely busted. Like, this should not be like this. But I'm liking it. Also, it's our first AK-47-esque weapon in this game. Like, design-wise and kind of Fortnite functionality-wise. The AKs in Fortnite tend to be slow firing and hard-hitting. And this is our first one in Save the World, I believe. Which is really interesting, with AKs being a fairly popular weapon in video games. And, you know, real life. People love AKs. But, you know, with them being popular, I thought we'd have one. But, like, we never did. Until now, really. But it's more like, you know, sci-fi based, you know? It's not like a real AK. Which is fine. You know, I'll take what I get, but honestly, this is really nice. I actually like the feel of the gun because it doesn't feel like using it is overly broken. It still takes a while to kill the enemies, and like, you know, it's fast though. It's fast. Like I said, I feel like this will be nerfed in the future. Probably do less damage. That's what I think. Because it's on a good place, I'd say, but all fairness, you know, we just need to wait and see a smasher. I know I'm going to do another match more than likely. Because Builder of the Bomb is a really fast one to do for review, which is why I don't use it usually. But honestly, it gives me the swarms I need. Oh, yeah. This is honestly a very interesting happening. I don't know what to say. This is a really cool weapon, I guess. I really like it. Honestly, this might be one worth 144ing. It does take energy ammo, but then again, I 144'd the Gamatron after my review because, like, it was just that good. So, like, you know, what can I really say, I guess? Like, holy damn. This is actually just really good. So I'll see you in the next match. Yeah, we're gonna do a multi-match one. All right. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna change around these perks. I'm gonna give it a magazine and just another crit damage. I want to see how much we can really do with this. I really do suggest the fire rate and reload. That did feel really smooth to me. So this is more of experimentation purposes only. So let's get another match and let's test this out once more. Actually, before we do that, let's compare the two guns. So if you look at our previous one, we can see that has a higher damage per second, which, you know, is something to aim for usually. This one has a lower one, but that's because we're mostly relying on crits to do really good. So do keep in mind, like I said previously, this is for experimentation. This is not what I suggest for true functionality. So yeah, let's get a game and actually try it out now. Alrighty, we are in game once again, so let's craft our, actually not craft, but let's go grab. We'll use them side by side for side comparisons. But let's go see if we find some targets. I believe he's got some over here with the survivor. Why did it delay my my scoping? That's weird. Oh yeah, reload time is now like 4 seconds. So honestly, also yeah, look at that. That was weird. I can aim down sights. But yeah, the thing about this weapon is that if you don't shoot it, it reloads. So you don't really have to reload the gun ever, technically. Which is interesting. I wonder how that works with crack shot, because you could theoretically fire it forever. But honestly, as you can see, it doesn't feel that good. Of course, when we get that crit, they're going to die real quick. But honestly, it doesn't feel as smooth as like the normal use case, or you know, the standard one. I'd say. I say mine are probably standard, or at least creature standard perks. Yeah. But you know, I think this one feels a lot more better because besides being firing faster, you also have the reload speed. So if it does run out, you know, you can easily just reload it. And of course, if you're running with crack shot, and that probably would work, you could probably just run this with a magazine size. So a little bit of a combination build would probably work fine on this. Of course, I think you have to be holding the gun for it to actually do the reload, or automatic reload with 2 bullets at a time. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Also does really good, like, environmental damage. Yeah. What can you really say, I guess? Let's try to get a smasher, or like a mini-boss or something. Yeah. Alright, up ahead we have a little bit of a blaster. Let's pop a wafer and see how fast we can kill this thing. Oh dear god. Oh. We almost instantaneously killed it. And honestly, yeah, it does feel better with the fire weight. I do with the fire weight. Yeah. Wait. But no, point being, it's really broken when you put it all in crits. Who could have thunk it? But definitely needs a fire rate. It feels like, because this is like way more smooth feeling, and plus also feels like you just kill them faster. Also, that's the one issue with like the strong environmental damage. You know, we just destroy that chest within seconds, and if we're using like a normal assault rifle, that wouldn't have happened. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, here's the bread and butter, a smasher right up ahead. Let's pop our wafer and go in with the high crit one. Oh dear god. Ha! Wow. Wow, I don't really know what to say. Except, wow. I don't know. I really do not know what to say. Just wow. Up ahead we have another blaster. Let's do with the other one, the fire rate and reload speed one. Honestly, that's still perfectly fine. And then also this tackles the crowd a lot more faster than normal Chaos Exploder. I think I've been calling it the Chaos Reloader, right? That's the shotgun. This is the Exploder. Actually, the shotgun isn't in Save the World. It's in Battle Royale only right now. But I feel like we might get that in the future. So we'll just have to wait and see, honestly. Oh, we have a little bit of portal. Let's pop a wafer and see what we can kill. Okay, yeah, no, okay. Hashtag they're dead. The blaster is dead. TF2. Gabagoo. I don't know. Oh. Isn't that how I have mine perked? Wait, hold on. hold the telephone. I need to go look at the my Zapatron real quick. Is this how I have my perks? Oh, almost. Alright, that's something to keep an interesting mind in. Why the hell did I almost get a perfectly perked Zapatron? That was weird. Actually, we have another crowd right up ahead, so we might as well... Yep, and they're all dying. Honestly, if we had a Warcry build, I wonder how this would function. Because, again, with Warcry, you get a fire rate boost, or attack speed boost in general. So that would be, like, kind of... you know, a built-in fire rate, I guess. I don't know, I'm not gonna test it this video. That might be like a future video, maybe. Testing builds with the Chaos Exploder. That could be interesting. But that will not be today. So, yeah. Okay, we have a little bit of encampment right here. Let's just pop our wafer and get back into it, I guess. Also, I'll not be recording the defense portion of this mission. I'm gonna say the the Build with Bomb part of the video was a good example of that. So honestly, just go watch that if you want an example, because I think it was saying this is good for crowds with the right, I guess, perking. It's way more better with this one. This one feels way better if they actually figure out how to aim. But honestly, yeah, I'll cut back once we get the mini boss. I think we've seen everything we need to really see so far. Just wow. This is a really good gun. It's going to change, I bet. So don't hold on to your tongues. Was that even the right thing to say? I don't know. I don't know phrasing that good. I don't know, like, terminology or, like, phrases. I don't know. But I'll see you at the mini-boss. I said pause. Actually, while I'm building the defense, I guess I could talk about something. So, I've been working on a video. About the Blizzard Blitzer. I was checking it out. And looking at the footage, I have to, like, re-record the entire video, essentially, because the footage it's fine, but it's so scrambled because I kept running into matchmaking errors and bugs. It's not a good flowing video. So I might have to go through and re-record that video more than likely. But yeah, I was working on a video. I was already working on a video. The thumbnail was done. It was like I was like getting done to editing it. I was at the editing stage, and then like, you know, and then this came out, and now I'm looking back at the original video plan schedule, you know, for the Blizzard Blitzer, and I'm like, okay, I might have to go, you know, re-record that, which is fine. It's fine. Luckily, I'll get better matchmaking and not load into freaking, like, the first mission of the game. Yeah, I was loading into, like, retrieve the data, and for some reason it queued me into, like, the starting game, like, the first mission of the game's Atlas. Like back in the, you know, a good example is, like, the, oh, was it? My long play, my little long play that I haven't gone to recently. You know, remember that when Fortnite Save the World initially went free to play? Yeah. That mission, like the first mission you load into, that's what I'm talking about. It queued me into that, and it was so weird. It was so weird. So I'm gonna have to go through and just record that video because, like, there was just a lot of issues, and matchmaking was weird, and, you know, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you when the mini boss gets around us. Actually, before I get to that, to clarify things, I will not be using the very busted version. Not very busted, like, I guess the crit reliant one. I'll not be using that. I'll be using the normal one. So let's switch it out for a normal rocket launcher and get to it. Yeah. So I was exploring the map and I just found this. What? What? Huh? What? It's an underground bunker. It's an underground bunker. Over in this biome. What the? Like, to find this, I had to go behind the waterfall. I've never seen this before, so I am reasonably confused. This is weird. I've never seen this before. This is a real first for me. But yeah, I am confused. All right, the mini boss has spawned, but it's a melee mini boss. But I feel like we could probably do it. I feel like we could probably do this. No? Okay. No, you know, I wanna break the rules. Yeah, we're not killing this thing with this gun. Afraid, sadly, whatever. Excuse me. Whatever. This is probably not gonna be a mini boss weapon, all honestly. At least with these type of mini bosses, I would requeue for another match, but I have something coming up, so I can't really do that. But we can try this again, I guess. We're not doing our most damage. But I bet if it was, you know, not a melee mini-boss that we kind of just cheesed there, I bet it would have done okay against a mini-boss. Not the best thing in the world, but okay. So, and on the mini-boss scale, I guess? I don't know. I'll put my thing on, I'll pop up my my little spreadsheet, I guess, on screen. So you can take a look at it. Wow, it's made by me. Wow, if you can't tell, wow. But yeah, that's kind of like the go-tos for me when it comes to mini bosses. Is my little guide, what I do. So yeah, I'll see you in lobby for the final analysis. Yeah, I think that'll be a very interesting thing to talk about. So the Chaos Exploder Rifle. Do I suggest it as a primary weapon for when I save the world? Yeah. You saw today's video if you got to hear at least. It's a very solid weapon. It's strong, hard-hitting, explosions. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's a good weapon. But how I suggest running it is with, of course, reload speed, crit rating, fire rate, crit damage. Now, if you're using like a crack shot build, you can replace that reload with a magazine size for a pretty solid time, I'd say. And of course, with crack shot, you also just have to wait for the reload to, kick in. Like, it's good. It's a really good weapon. But like I said at the beginning of the video, they might change in the future and adjust or buff or nerf some things. Like, we don't know. We don't know. It's a pretty solid weapon, but definitely a little bit busted at the current moment of the game. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope to see you for the original planned video of today, the Blizzard Blitzer. This was what I was going to actually record. Actually, I did record it, but I was going to edit it today, but this came out, so it means I have to edit this video, so it's on time, so it's current. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Point being, I'll see you for the Blizzard video, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. See ya!